Yo, what's up, y'all? I know I've been talking about this for a minute, but this is my first episode of Damn TV. I'm not going to say too much, because if I say too much, I'm going to make it real, and if I make it real, I might fall off and be inconsistent. Now, if you're a fan of Noxiano, you know one thing about me. I'm going to try some shit, and I'm also going to be like, yo, what happened to that shit? So if you've been here and saw me do podcasts before, have co-hosts before, thank you for watching, but I'm dead ass serious this time. I did not waste all my time and money to start a podcast and not be consistent. So with that being said, this is Damn TV. I got Miles with me. And Miles is not a guest, he's my co-host, guys. So we gonna be interviewing people from time to time, talking that fashion shit. Real streetwear, but I'm always gonna give fashion gems where I can. My boy Miles has done retail. Where have you worked, Miles?
Nike, Kith, Bape, to name a few, and then stylist assistant for a bit. So just really been all over.
As you can see, my man's is drippy, and I just think he has a different approach. He's from LA.
Of course, born and raised, not a transplant, born and raised.
And I'm from New York, and he like a decade. You like a decade younger than me. Yeah. So it's a perfect perspective from an NY nigga to a LA nigga. We linked up. We met at Nobu.
Facts.
Cabo.
Facts. Cabo.
Gangsters.
Crazy. Facts. If you know, you know.
If you ain't been to Nobu Cabo, this is not a plug. It's just really, it's a very, very nice place. And if you live in California, you can make it over to Nobu Cabo. Make sure you do that. We met there, and we've been kicking it ever since. Me and Miles was kicking in the shop one day. I'm like, yo, bro, just be my co-host. So here we are. We making shit real. So with that, I'm just going to get into it. I want to segue to the music, man. I've been bumping Iceman like a motherfucker, y'all. I can't get off this Drake. Drake got a chokehold on my life right now, album 1. What you think about Iceman? Are you a Drake fan, first of all?
I am a Drake fan, so I'm not going to lie. From the jump, when I seen he dropped 3 albums, I'm like, there's no way I'm about to listen to 3 Drake albums. Didn't listen, but I've been hearing. Respect to Drake, though. But the songs that I've been hearing on repeat and people playing, I'm like, ooh, he got some shit on there. He for sure got some shit on there, so salute to Drake. I'm a Drake fan, but I'm more so an older Drake fan. But he's just one of them artists that you gotta respect it. You just gotta respect it.
When you say older Drake, what we talking about, like, what's like that first shit he dropped?
Like Nothing Was the Same, Take Care, like, yeah. He was in a different bag back there.
The Ride on Take Care. Ugh.
That come through.
Pick your ass in the gun.
305 to my city, like Drake one of them guys for sure, but Iceman got some shit on there.
Iceman got a bop to it, like a scorpion bop, like a villainous, like a bit villainous bop. When I'm listening to Iceman, I was in fucking Whole Foods, dog, minding my business. Iceman crept up on me. I started dancing out of nowhere. I was just doing, and it was the Drake dances too. You know, he's got me in a chokehold. I think the album is a straight vibe. I would have liked to see more rapping. I'm going to keep it a bean.
Yeah, I mean, it's Drake, though. I wouldn't consider him a rapper. He's like I wouldn't even say a pop artist. He just, I don't know, Drake kind of like a Ben 10 ass nigga to me in terms of like, he like can morph into any genre. And I'm not going to say it's going to sound the best, but it'll sound decent. Like when he's on some shit with Popcorn or, you feel me, his Toronto bag or he wanted London. Like, you know, he going to make it sound good, but he not a rapper.
Drake, if nobody told you lately, you're phenomenal, brother.
You like that?
You phenomenal, man.
Salute to the Iceman.
Yeah, he could go in and out of bags, in and out of genres. You could be in Ibiza here, Drake, be in the hood.
Facts.
Wherever. Drake, I'm going to give the Iceman a strong 7, gangy. I'm giving the Iceman a strong 7. The other 2 albums, I got to get to them, right? But y'all know I'm from New York. Last night, Spurs beat OKC, know what I'm saying, which is crazy. But they playing the Knicks, y'all. The Knicks are going to the finals. Y'all don't understand. We ain't been there since 99. 99, gangster. And Jay-Z is performing this summer in New York City.
New York about to go crazy.
I got so hyped up from the Spurs, because I really wanted the Spurs and the Knicks. I got so amped up last night. I woke up this morning on a high. I said, fuck that. I'm getting the Jay-Z tickets. Nigga, look up the Jay-Z tickets, $4,400. I keep talking myself in and out of it. I get hype and go and search it up, and then I see the price. I'm like, nah. But I text my cousin, and I'm like, yo, you mind if I stay with you from, like, July 10th to the 13th? She said, say less. So now I'm getting an inch closer.
Yeah, facts.
To making that shit real life.
I was just getting the tickets.
Because Jay-Z at the Roots picnic, did you hear the freestyle?
I didn't, but I seen clips. I'm like, oh. And two, he done picked out the locks and had the fro, so he was. I'm like, oh, I already know he was talking that shit.
I have one main question for people out there. Is Jay-Z setting up for the braids?
I think so, because it's like,
Yes.
when you pick out locks, you can't go back to it. So it's like, you either gonna cut it or you gonna twist it or you gonna braid it.
Yo, Jay-Z, Caesar Jay-Z, July 10th at the Bronx Stadium with the Caesar.
Facts.
Going back. Yo, that'd be fire, but Jay-Z with braids, I'm not jacking.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna look. I was surprised when I seen the fro. I'm like,
You know when I first seen it, I thought he was like being Eazy-E or something.
yeah.
I thought it was like he was playing. And then he kept rapping. I'm like, no, son's dead ass. He's like dead ass. You gotta catch that freestyle. It's like 4 minutes, 5 minutes long. I'm not gonna say that it was the greatest thing. I see a lot of meat riding out there like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I ever heard. It's valid to me, but it's given like spoken word.
that's so from the clips that I was seeing, that's kind of what I was getting. And then just like certain lyrics, I guess Drake sent a shot at him, so he
had to
send something back with
send
Tory
something
Lanez,
back.
like certain little shit I was seeing. So I'm gonna definitely tap in, but just based on what I was seeing, I'm like you said, more spoken word off the top.
Yeah,
where it's
this
like a
was giving
freestyle.
me neo soul shit, like Philly neo soul shit.
Bruce with the fro, like
I was not mad at it. He's in Philly. He did his neo soul shit, but I would like I want the bars on a beat. Yeah. I would have loved to hear him bar on a beat, but it is what it is.
It's Hov nonetheless, so it's just like, it's classic.
Anything Hov, I'm down to hear. Clearly, I'm down to go for the right price. I'm at any Hov event, but them tickets is out of bounds, you feel me? Now I really want to get into fashion. This show is going to be about current events, culture, but ultimately it's going to come down to the fashion and just my opinions on it. If we got any questions, I'm obviously going to take questions after this first episode, but
Facts. Send
I
in
want to
them
talk,
questions.
send in the questions. I want to talk about streetwear versus this new shit I've been hearing. I've been taking a lot of meetings lately, and a lot of people with no brand are starting to tell me their brand is quiet luxury. Do you know what that is?
Yes and no. It's like, I'm gonna put my definition on it. I don't know, like, cause that's when I was back at Kith, that's the lane that they were saying they were trying to go into, is quiet luxury. And like, what is quiet luxury? Like, I still don't even know. But to me, I don't even know. If I had to put a brand, maybe that's quiet luxury. To me, it's like something that's not so loud, but like yet the pieces speak for themselves. So one of my favorite designer brands would be like Margiela. I wouldn't even consider that quiet luxury, but it's like, if you know, you know.
No, yeah.
You feel me? That's I would refer to it as if you know, you know. It's not even quiet. It's more, it is quiet in a sense, but it's low key, but I wouldn't even categorize it as like quiet luxury. It's more so on some, if you know, you know. It's not like, oh, it's quiet. So I don't even know what quiet luxury would be.
Miles, I had to... For people to come in here and have nothing and say that that's what they going for is the quiet luxury, well, I'm like, how the fuck do you get quiet? You gotta be loud to be quiet.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna start off quiet? Like, how you gonna, like, what?
So that's what struck me with the point, because I'm like, okay, damn, people want to get into streetwear and look at brands like Kith. I would say it's kind of a quiet luxury. Maybe Aimé Leon Dore, because the logo isn't like so logo mania, where it's like, yo, we know where it is off top.
Right.
You ever heard of Buck Mason?
I think so.
Yeah, like they do basics, but like Buck Mason gives quiet luxury to me. Like if you could know by the stitch, you could tell what brand it is. Same with the Margiela shit. When you see that little stitching in the back,
the shoes, the jacket, whatever. I'm like, you
know what that is. But I feel like I want to give a tip to the brands out there. Unless you have a huge budget, like I'm talking about 90 to 100 bands, don't start your brand quiet luxury, because you got to get loud first, gangy. You got to make a brand, at least put the name out there, make some hats. You have to be noticeable before somebody could tell you to quiet down. Especially in streetwear, it's made to disrupt, and you construct to disrupt at the end of the day. It's all about like uniqueness and shit. And I think jumping straight into quiet luxury when you got a bag of like $5K budget is aggressive and just kind of silly. But I know a lot of y'all been doing this. I heard this word 15 times last week, quiet luxury. So if anybody wants to give us a real definition of what quiet luxury is, I want to hear that shit, because it's a buzzword that's been going around. And when I say quiet luxury, Drew, will you hand me that single stitch t-shirt over there? No, the sample we made There you go.
Hey, look, also the advice that she's giving y'all for y'all tuning in, she really do this shit. Like, no faking, no funny. She really do this shit. She done work with the top dogs, the top people. She work with people that you wouldn't even think you feel me? So when she giving you the game, run with that shit. Cause you ain't gonna get this shit nowhere else from one of the people that's really been doing this shit for years. It's not no, yeah.
Word.
Take that advice for real.
I'm out here sewing 8 to 10 hours a day. Me and Drewski in here. If you hear me call Drew. Drew's my assistant. If y'all see him on my social media, Drewski's a fucking man. I couldn't do this without Drew.
Shout out Drew.
But I will tell you guys, another thing is a single stitch, the blind stitch, the ladder stitch. All those three things are the same thing essentially. And this is another thing I've been seeing. What you think about these shits, Buzzo? This stitch pattern in the bottom. What you think
single?
about it? Yeah, what you think about that? Like, well, why you think that this is so high right now?
I honestly don't even know, because it has been a thing. And then it's like with the single stitch, it makes the tee so much thinner. Like, I'm confused on like, don't get me wrong, I have a couple of tees that are thin, but it's just, like, this is it's quality. I don't know, like, what's the hype? Because then it's like, you got the single stitch, and then you got the super distress, and rip speed. It looked like you done came out the motherfucking jungle. A tiger done attacked you. You got rips all over it. I'm like, I get it, but it's just like, dog.
I get it too, but it's like I get it. I get it as a consumer, but as a person, as a manufacturer, I don't get like what the hype is about right now. And as a consumer, I don't get. These shirts are more expensive than they ever been before. Like, I'm about to say back in my day, when I first started fashion, you could find these shirts for like 75 cents in the bin. You know what I'm saying? Because they were considered like bad shirts.
The single stitch.
The single stitch shit, the lightweight fabrics, they was the burnout. Burnouts I used to get for $1.50 because they were considered bad quality. So that's where I'm going to. Like, now we're in 2026. These same shirts are no better quality. They're actually worse quality, but they're getting sold for more now. And I just want to understand, because you are a little younger than me and way more drippier, quite honestly. You're nigga, come on.
I appreciate it.
I want to know what the big thing is about it. That you think people just want to reverse engineer fashion? Like right now, they want to buy new things that look old on purpose.
That's literally what I was going to bring up. It's like this whole, we're going to touch about it more with this whole wave of like vintage and just like, it's been a resurgence, and I don't know. Obviously, it's like, you know, celebrities, culture, this, that, and the third. It's like people see somebody do it and then they want to copy it. But I'm all for like certain vintage pieces, but the single stitch and then just, I don't know honestly what it is really. Cause it's like, don't get me wrong, some pieces be cool, but then others, like I said, it'll be like single stitch and it'll have a fucking big ass hole in your stomach and people gonna buy it cause it's like they didn't see somebody else wear it or it's a certain name brand or, I don't know. I think like we talked about all the time, individualism in fashion is like really disappearing and people just wanna look like the clone or look like somebody that they like, an athlete, because they seen them wear it, versus it being actually fly, you know, like, bro, this shit corny.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking, like, is this shit right here that's going on, us reverse engineering vintage, gonna ruin true vintage? Think about it. If I'm making something and putting it in the world that already looks vintage, I feel like it takes away from the whole point of like going out there, going to the
and sourcing
and going to source the actual vintage and wearing it.
Yeah.
And finding a single stitch. Like now in 2026, we're gonna fill the market with a whole bunch of single stitch shirts that's like made in 2026 that look vintage. Right. In 2026, we're gonna fill the market up with a whole bunch of shit that looks vintage, but it's truly not vintage. Right.
And it's crazy that to even say that, because it's like you said, it's a lot of fly shit out there that actually is vintage, but like you said, being overpopulated with new shit that's supposed to be vintage. So I don't know, because I'm all for going to the flea and thrifting and really finding a piece that you know is like, for me, you can just tell and feel it, and I just know like, oh, this
shit from the 80s.
Yeah, this shit old. Like when I was in Japan and all this shit that I got, I'm like them hoes and shit, this is years old. Like I didn't got a shirt, I think it was like a Looney Tunes. Holes in it, stitched up, like you know it's been around the ringer.
Yeah, it's been put back together. So that's all I want to say. Y'all really you running this shit and killing the shit, because it's just, we can make a whole bunch of things look old, y'all. But it's really the beating it really takes in real life. Same thing like people, nigga. You could take you could make a motherfucker, you could dress up, you could pose, but you can't never be the real thing unless you go through the lumps and become wise yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. To me, this shit is kind of corny, but I'll make them for you all day. You need single stitch blanks, baby. You know we got them. All right, so I seen a fucking reel yesterday that I gotta bring up. Homie said, no more sundresses on the young ladies this summer. All they seeing is Sambas and Jorts. What do you think about that?
It's sundress season, ladies. But where the fuck is sundresses, man? Don't get me wrong, because a lot of y'all be fly as shit, and I love it. But it's summertime. Please, just wear that shit. Just, you feel me? You could throw on the little shorts and whatever shoes you want after, but the sun is out. Put that dress on it. You feel me? Be a lady. I'm not saying you're not a lady when wearing shorts, but it's like, because then if you want to reverse it, they saying, ladies is saying now niggas is being the women wearing all this bedazzled shit and this, that. And look, I see some shit where the shorty was like, I'm twerking on the nigga, my dress ripped up because of all the studs and shit bro wearing.
No, you want to know what's crazy now? From being in the honey's been plotting to dress like this for a minute, right? And it's funny because I think a lot of the masculine people out there, we be like, yeah, I want to take you back to the 90s. I want shorty. Yeah, this is what they was doing. Jorting it up, little Sambiano, little Shaq shoe.
They look good. Don't get me wrong. They look good, but I'm just like, look amazing. But I'm just like, just throwing a sundress though. You feel me? You ain't got to wear it always, but it's summertime. Throw, you feel me? Little 1, 2.
Throw a little 1, 2, little.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree. Even though I love the androgynous look. I love a tomboy fly shit.
I love it.
But I do agree.
I love it.
But back to the rhinestone shit with the crop tops, because I believe that the crop light shirt nipples out is not going anywhere for the men, and then I don't think that the jorts and oversized hoodies is going anywhere for the ladies.
Yeah, nah. This is gonna stay for a bit.
I do see a shift within, like, when I see, like, generational shit. I see a lot of shit changing in the world, if I'm being honest, son. I see a lot of shit changing with the dressing. I see just more androgyny. Men being more, like, feminine, like Prince-like almost, like really leaning into androgyny. And then I see a lot of women really leaning into alpha shit.
Yeah.
I don't think, there's a whole bunch of content out there. I don't think that that's bad.
Right, nah.
You know what I mean?
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Like, live your truth, whatever it is, however you want to dress. But it's just like, to me, it's certain shit that is just like, if you know you look crazy, why the fuck you wearing this shit? Like, something like when niggas coming out looking like human highlighters and shining stars, and I'm like, bro, you...
The bedazzled thing is not, it's like, that shit is real.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, some shit you gotta leave to the females. Like, it's just like with women. Some shit you gotta leave to the men, but some people are able to cross that line and make it look good, but not everybody. But everybody trying to do it and they think it's cool, and it's just like, no, this ain't it.
Everybody trying to do it, and then it leans in. I think it's affecting everything. Like, I don't know. I'm a type of person that's like, the rhinestones are cool, but let shit be a fucking season. The season is over. I'm tired of that shit. And now they're changing it. They won't. The rhinestones, they still want to keep them. Like my clients, they want to keep the rhinestones, but now they don't want the ones that fall off with the glue. Now they want the shits that are the studs. You feel me? Where they're stuck in there forever. They don't want them shits going nowhere. So that's how I know. If y'all thought that shit was leaving, not this year. It'll be around, but they'll be studded now. They won't just be everywhere. They'll just be more controlled area. So that's gonna bring me to my next topic with this vintage shit and all that. What you think about copying in fashion?
Like I touched on earlier, it's a lot of motherfuckers that you just see, and it's just like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for one of taking, because I even myself do it, of taking inspiration and seeing how somebody has done something and being like, okay, but let me tweak it in my way. But not necessarily like copying how they do it, because you could tell off rip when somebody's original. Like, you just know, versus then you see somebody and it's like, you trying to look like somebody. For me, at least, and I know you for sure can tell when somebody's original when they not.
Oh, yeah.
It's clear as day. You ain't got to, you feel me? You, like, I already know. But, yeah, man, just be original. Be you. Like, always take inspiration, but don't copy that shit. Like, use that as a blueprint. but tweak it to your own maneuver. Don't necessarily, it's a lot of copy and paste motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
Like too many. Copy
Yeah.
and don't paste. Not even copy, but take inspiration and, you feel me, tweak it to your own life, but just don't be a copy and paste individual.
That's what Virgil said. He said the 3% rule, right? Like you bite it a little bit. You bite it a little bit.
Right.
For me though, I often find like the people who are the most unique and the most dope and the most like super expressive end up being like the most super dope people, but they're oftentimes like poor and desolate and just like chilling. But you know, they the most creative people I know. I feel like you got to find a happy medium in creativity with stealing a little bit, like Virgil said, in the 3% rule and making it your own, but definitely pulling inspiration from what's popular, but not like copying what's popular. Take what's popular, put your own little spin on it. Like if a hoodie is popular, take the fucking hoodie, do a different wash, do a different vibration on it that's a color or something like that. And one other thing I could say is like, don't be afraid to like be inspired by somebody else. You feel me? Because that shit's kind of lame when you're like, oh, I gotta do it this way. I gotta do it this way. Like if I'm selling vintage, it's gotta be like core vintage. It's like, that's the way you stay broke, bro. Being married to shit, like it's your fucking baby. Your business ain't your baby. Your baby's your baby. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
You pivot, be inspired, use that, create again, fail, fall, get back up, especially in this clothing shit. But stop copying other people's shit. Atlanta streetwear market, shout out to the market, but the brands out there, y'all gotta come better, because I've been seeing a whole bunch of copy and paste brands, 200 booths of the same shit, re-rocked. You feel me? So get on out there. Again, thank you, episode 1 of Damn TV. I want to make my streetwear community proud. I got Miles Washington with me. We going to be talking that shit all summer. Make sure you tune in, you feel me? Now, you got to do the outro, whatever you want to say.
Do a toast with the damn cups at the end.
What you want to say?
Hey, man, keep tuning in. We got more shit on the way. Sending them questions. We just going to keep popping shit, talking about streetwear, talking about life, talking about this fly shit.
Hey.
We the connoisseurs of this fly talk, you feel me?
Put your perspectives in the comments.
Put your perspective in the comments, bitch. That was lit.
spill my
I think
shit.
that's good.